Hi, I am Mary, and I am here with Gary Hopeskill, head of the Environmental Protection Agency, who is going to talk with us about a very important issue involving our environment. Hi Gary, how are you doing today?
I am great, thanks for having me.
The pleasure is all mine. Now you have stated that you have found a problem with the balance of our environment. Could you explain?
Sure, Mary. What would you say is the #1 problem with the world today?
Well, I would have to say, finding a man that has decent income, who wants to settle down and get married and have kids.
Ha ha. Good one. No, it is the world's current water level.
Oh, that was my second guess.
Now, recent scientific study has shown that the current amounts of water levels in our lakes and oceans have dropped dramatically.
Well, Gary, how much of our world is covered by water?
Well, Mary, I am no mathematician, but I would have to say it is right around 7%.
Wow, that is a lot. I would have never guessed that much of the earth is water.
Some scientists might say that most of the world is covered by water, but no one can be sure.
Gary, can you tell us where water comes from?
Sure thing. Where water itself comes from still remains a mystery to us today. Some ancient Indians once believed that water was created by something they called storm clouds.
Oh, how silly.
Tell me about it. Many scientists have been conducting several different tests just to see what really creates water. Believe it or not, they are getting real close to figuring it out.
Wow, that would be a huge breakthrough. So could you tell us what has been causing our water levels to drop?
Most of our world's current water levels have been dropping due to the recent economy. To put it simple, the world itself cannot afford water, and the rich people who can have been using it all up.
Oh, gosh, how long has this been going on?
Well, we have pinpointed the time frame to be right around when Obama was elected president.
That makes perfect sense. That is about the same time I have noticed that the water pressure in my home was slowly getting weaker.
Yes, that is one result that is being caused by our world's current water levels dropping.
Now Gary, could you tell us exactly why water is so important?
That is a good question. I am not sure about the rest of the world, but I do use water when I take a shower.
Oh, I have not thought of that. Good point.
Other scientists claim that water is used for cooking, but I don't know if I believe that one.
Yeah, that seems a little far-fetched.
As of right now, our current water levels have dropped from its normal 7% down to a near 5%.
So where's all this water going?
Well, some say that back during the Clinton administration, Bill Clinton sold most of our world's water to other countries. Now, with the Obama administration, our president has been selling our water for government bailout money.
Interesting.
Also, we have found that most of our water was used to cover the new health care bill that was recently passed.
Trading water so that most Americans cannot retain health care.
Exactly. And furthermore, we sent a lot of our world's water over to Haiti.
Oh, I remember that. That was not too long after New Orleans controlled most of our water.
That is right. Back when President Bush did not care about New Orleans or how much water it had.
Now you have said that our water was traded so that the new health care bill that was passed can make it harder for Americans to obtain proper health care. But I just don't see how water and health go together.
They don't. They have nothing to do with one another. I know one thing is for sure. If President Obama keeps spending its water resources like it is, soon we won't have any.
That would be bad.
Well, it sure is not a good thing.
What are some of the things we can do to help bring our water levels back up to its natural 7%?
Well, once our scientists can figure out what exactly creates water, hopefully we can duplicate it.
That would be great.
But until then, here are some tips to help reduce the waste of water. Tip number 1. While brushing your teeth or washing your hands, try and use an alternative to water, like using milk or bleach.
I prefer to use vodka.
That works just as well. Tip number 2. Try not to buy cars that run on pure water.
I have a big V8 that burns a lot of gas.
That's great. Tip number 3. If you're like me and use your water to shower, try taking baths instead. Just be sure to fill your tub with things like expired Kool-Aid, or pure alcohol.
I don't take baths or showers.
And tip number 4. Next voting season, instead of voting for someone like Obama, vote for someone who would really make a change.
That is a very good tip. Well, now Gary, does our water from our lakes and rivers affect our water in our oceans?
No, not at all. The waters in our lakes and rivers and our water in our ocean are two different types of water.
Really? I did not know that.
Yes, the one is called ocean, and the others are called lakes and rivers.
I figured that is why they had two different names.
A lot of people get that confused.
Well, this has been very informative. We would like to thank you, Gary, for explaining to us this very serious matter about our water levels.
No problem. Glad I can help.